Over the past few weeks, President Trump has suggested that mail-in voting allows for a greater risk of voter fraud.
You don't have to look at signatures. You don't have to approve anything. You can have double mailings. You'll see what happens. That is common sense. Everyone knows mail-in ballots are a disaster.
President Trump's anti-mail-in voting rhetoric, not new. Government officials and the public alike have historically been very skeptical. The U.S. military has been conducting mail-in voting since the Civil War. Abraham Lincoln wanted to let Union soldiers vote from the battlefield. At the time, it was quite the scandal. Opposing Democrats claimed that this would lead to immense voter fraud. But despite those concerns, about 150,000 of the 1 million Union soldiers were able to vote using absentee ballots. The military has voted like this since, and it continues to vote by mail with low rates of rejection or voter fraud. Over the past 4 general election cycles, the practice of mail-in voting among the general public has also grown substantially. In 2016, approximately 33 million postal ballots were cast. That's about a quarter of all the ballots out there. The data has revealed that fraud is extremely rare. In the past 20 years, there have been over 250 mail-in votes and only 143 criminal convictions for voter fraud related to mail-in ballots. That's about a rate of 0.00006%. However, these are only the documented cases. Many scholars who argue that fraud is generally rare agree that mail-in voting fraud seems to be more frequent than with in-person voting. States employ fraud protection processes like requiring voters to request absentee ballots, mailing of ballots to official addresses, even requiring signatures, and double-checking that those ballot addresses from election authorities are correct. Despite this assurance, there has never been an election like this one. The sheer amount of mail-in ballots is a cause for concern, but not because of the potential for fraud. The real challenge will be ensuring that the post office has the resources that they need to ensure everyone's votes are counted.